אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא.
Move forward to my question about Paul's letter to the church in Philippi. First of all, Metaphysics, or Mike, I think you and I have a very similar, interestingly enough, approach to the text. But I still want to hear, when you guys talked about Philippians 2:6 in the debate, you focused mainly on verse 11, the Carmen Christi. You focused on verse 11. So I wanted to at least get your understanding, because oftentimes Trinitarians will cite this as a proof text of their doctrine. I just wanted to get your understanding of the beginning of the Carmen Christi. But also, I want you to clarify, where I might differ from you, is how don't you then end up in the problem of having a second God, or second divinity at the very least, even if it's a lesser divinity?
Okay, so...
Good question.
Mark. Okay. I can't see anymore. Okay, so here, I got it pulled up. JP, could you let me show it? I appreciate it. Thank you.
And answer this quickly, Mike, because I do want to wrap up. So
You got it. So, have this mind among yourselves, which is yours in Christ Jesus, who, though he was in the form of God, did not account equality with God a thing to be grasped. Okay, this word for form, if you're going to look this up, it refers to the outward appearance and shape. Okay, so not an inward essence. That's what they claim, Trinitarians claim. That's just not based on the scholarship. You might have some commentators who may read it that way, but based on the word, it's an outer appearance in just Philippians 2:6. And this is the same thing that's used here. So here's a second witness, Mark 16:12. After these things, he, meaning Jesus, appeared in another form to two of them as they were walking. But they didn't recognize him. Why didn't they recognize him? Because it's referring to an outer appearance, right? So, okay, that's number one. Number two, the reason why I don't have two gods is because only the Father is the highest God. That's what the Bible teaches. Yahweh is the Most High. So the Bible acknowledges the existence of lesser beings, though. It does. It calls them gods. Even Jesus calls human gods in John chapter 10. Okay, so we have, quote, two gods. This is the same thing that Key got onto. There are two gods in the sense that we're using the word God for different types of beings, but there are not two gods in the sense of the highest. Right? There's only one.
So two things on that. First, take you to the New Testament example of divine beings being in the form of humans. You get an attestation of this in the book of Acts, chapter 14, verses 11, where Paul and Barnabas actually are, interestingly enough, mistaken for Zeus and Hermes in the form of human beings. So I would say, at least that's the caution I would give you on the issue of being in the form of a god, applying it to Philippians 2:6. But still then, my question was about Jesus being a lesser divinity. I don't necessarily think that in Philippians 2:6 that Paul's arguing that Jesus is God the Most High. I understand that he's arguing that Jesus is a separate divinity in a sort of henotheistic sense.
Yeah, correct. Yes. Or monolatry, you could say.
Oh, so you do agree with that point?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
Yameinu, Kadesh Yameinu.